2D question number 4, part A, gx equal 1 over x. First of all, we need to find the range. We know 1 over x graph is something like this. But in this one, the domain is restricted. We can put the values for x only x value greater than or equal to 3. Now, x equal 3 and graph is going to be like this, and this height. What is the maximum height? At this point, this height is 1 over 3, because when you put 3 to here, 1 over 3, and that is the maximum value. When x equal at minimum, we will get the maximum value for y. So this is 1 over third. And when x equal 4, this is 1 over 4. X equal 5, 1 over 5. So likewise, you can see that y value is getting smaller and smaller. It's the smallest value is 0, and we can't put it equal because it will touch, this will touch at the infinity. And then gx, and the maximum value is 1/3, and that is equal. Basically, you can see that y value is from here to here, from 0 to 1/3. So I wrote that. So range is gx, we can write like this. The second thing is the inverse function. So gx equal 1 over x. So we'll take this is 1 over x, then cross multiply and y down, x equal 1 over y. Then x to y, y to x. So this is y equal 1 over x. Now what is y? We took y as what? Gx. So I'll replace, we found out this y. So this is inverse. So this is going to be g inverse x equal 1 over x. You can do this one as well, but you have to be careful without making any mistakes. So I'll bring x here. So 1 over gx. Then we want to take x to g inverse x, and gx to x. So this is g inverse x equal 1 over x. So in the exam, it's rather stay with this one because you are under pressure, and also you want to think very carefully. It may there's a risk of doing a mistakes on this one. So because of that, as a habit, just take this is y and then work out, and then stay with this one. Basically stay with one method. This is also a smart way of doing it, but you have to be very careful. Part 3, we need to work out the domain. So g inverse x equal 1 over x. We want to find the domain and the range of inverse x. So we know domain and range of f gx. So then by looking at, we can write the inverse. So domain is the range of this function. So what is the range of fx gx function? This one. It will become domain. So x gx is a real number, and the range is x is a real number, and domain g inverse x greater than or equal to 3. So now we need to sketch this one, inverse function. This is y equal x, this is x and y. Now I want to draw this one. Now I have two options, either draw like this or draw like this. So which one is the correct? So I will take x equal 3. So for this curve, this is y equal 1/3. And y equal x, then y equal 1. So this is 1 and 1/3. We can see that up to here 1, up to here 1/3. It means it should be start from here. It should start from here. Somewhere not. So I'll draw like this. And this is gx. Now we need to draw the mirror reflection. If I bring a mirror on y equal x line, so this is going to be the mirror reflection, G inverse x. Part B, this is y equal mx plus c4. This is a line. Radian is positive and y-intercept is -1. And this is 0 -1. And this is a restricted domain. We have to only consider positive x values including 0. So then we don't need this side. Now what is the range? So graph is moving from this odd onwards. It means minimum value we can see is -1, including -1. So the range is it's all real numbers, gx. So element of real numbers, and minimum value is -1. So gx greater than or equal to -1. Part 2, we need to find the inverse function, y equal to x minus 1. Make x as a subject, x equal y plus 1 over 2. So x to y to x. So y equal x plus 1, 2. Now this y become g inverse x. This is the inverse function. So g inverse x equal x plus 1 over 2. And range, domain. Domain of f inverse x mean range of fx. Do you know the range of x? Yes. Now you have to write x is the element of real numbers, and x greater than or equal to -1. Then range of f inverse x equal domain of fx. So what is the domain of fx? This one. So this is gx, and x g inverse x is a, and gx greater than or equal to 0 g inverse x. And the sketch, this is y equal x line, this is 2x minus 1, so this more steep, so this is wrong. So now I'm going to a bit steeper. So as a result, now it will process y equal x, and then the mirror reflection, if this is 1, so this has to be 1. So this is g inverse x, and this is gx. Part C, we know that y over 1 over x, so this kind of graph. Then y equal 1 over x minus 2. So this is x equal 2 line, something like this. Then y equal 3 over x minus 2. Then something like this. So this graph is something look like, this is x-axis, y-axis, and this is x equal to, because when you put x equal to 3, 2 minus 2, 3 over 0 is the infinity. So hence x equal to is asymptote. So the graph is going to be like this. So now we need to find the range. Now we can see that the graph is above the x-axis, and this will meet at the infinity. So the range is from here to here. So gx is the element of real numbers, and gx greater than 0, not equal 0 as well. It will equal to 0 at the infinity. Then inverse function, y equal 3x minus 2. I'll bring x minus 2 up and y down. So x minus 2 equal 3 over y. Then x equal 3 over y plus 2. Then x to g inverse x and y to x. So g inverse x equal 3 over x plus 2. Now I need to find the domain of g inverse x. So domain of g inverse x means range of gx. What is the range of gx? This one. So we will write in terms of x. So x is an element of R and x greater than 0. So this is the domain of G inverse X, and range of G inverse X means domain of Gx. What is the domain? This one. So we will write in terms of range mode. So Gx element of R, and instead of X now it's become Gx greater than 2. And we need to draw this graph sketch. So this is y equal x line. So we have to be, it should be the mirror reflection. This point is next to the x and mean is next to the y, and it should be go from here, and this has to be somewhere. So what? How about this line x equal to? We'll draw x equal to as well. So this is going to be y equal to, and okay, so this is the mirror reflection. Y equal to, so this should touch and meet at the infinity. G inverse x, and this is gx. Part D, you can remember this is this graph type square root x, um, x greater than or equal to 0, y equal x minus 2. It means we are shifting this graph from here. So x greater than or equal to 2, y equal x plus 2. Then y-axis we are bringing to here, x equal minus 2 from here. Now in this graph x minus 3, it means graph should be start with x equal 3. If it is x greater than 3, gx x minus 3, x greater than or equal to 3, not the 7. So it will start from 3 and it will go like this. But now this graph, instead of this one, we have to start x greater than or 7. It means this is, let's say, this area 7. Then graph has to be start from here. So we have to delete this part. So graph is going like this. This point is x equals 7. So y value start from here to here. So what is this value? So this value is x equals 7. So G7 equals 7 minus 3 square root 4, that is positive 2. We can see that is positive. So this G7 is, this value is 2. So then the range is Gx is an element of real numbers. All the real numbers greater than 2. Gx greater than 2. And how about equal? Yes, it is equal to 2 as well. And now inverse function part 2. So y equal square root x minus 3 and y square equal x minus 3, x equal y square plus 3, and then x to g inverse x and y to x. So g inverse x equal x square plus 3. Now this is the inverse function, and domain of g inverse x is range of gx. So what is the range of gx? This one will write in terms of domain. So this is going to be x is the element of R and x greater than or equal to 2, and then range of g inverse x equal domain of gx. So domain is going to be this one. Gx is the element of R because we are talking about range. So and g inverse x greater than or equal to 7. For the graph, so that is the mirror reflection y and x. So it's going like this. This is 7 2. This is going to be 2 7. Gx, this is g inverse x. Part A, y equal x square graph something like this, and then y equal x square plus 2. So we have to bring 2 up, and then this is x minus infinity plus infinity. So x greater than 2. X greater than 2 means, so this is x equal to line, and the graph is going to be from here onwards. So this kind of graph. Now the y value is going to be from here to here. So this point, so we can find this point. What is the y value of this point? When x, we can't take x equal to, there is no equal sign, but still to calculate this value, so I'll find g2 equal to square plus 2, that is 6. So this value is going to be 6. So basically the graph, so this point is 2 6, and graph is going to be star like this. So we can't take 2, but we can't take 2 and 6. The graph is going like this. So the range is going to be not equal to 6, but greater than 6. So we can write range gx is element of real numbers. They all are real numbers, and gx has to be greater than 6. To find a inverse, y equal x square over 2, x square equal y minus 2, x equal square root y minus 2, and x goes to g inverse x and y goes to x, then g inverse x equal x minus 2, and domain and range, uh, domain of f g inverse x equal range of gx. So what is the range? This one. So x is the element of real numbers and x greater than 6, and range of g inverse x equal domain of gx. So then that is going to be gx is element of real numbers and gx greater than 2. And the graph is, so x square 2 something like this, and so this is going to be gx, and this is 2 6, this is 6 2. It's rather to put a dotted line, a small circle basically like this. It depends on the syllabus, because graph can't start from 2 and 6 because not equal to 2 and not equal to 6. Because of that, usually it's like this. J inverse x. Y equal x to the power 3. This is f. Y equal x to the power 3. We know graph is going to be something like this. Now y equal x cube minus 8. So we have to bring it down by 8. So then it's going to be like this. And this root, we can see that y value is 0 when x equal 2. And the graph was given greater than or equal to 2. It means we don't have this part. So the graph is x is more than 2x value. So this is y. So range is going to be from here to here. Greater than 2. It means gx is greater than or equal to 0, because the graph is moving from here to here. So the y value is starting from here to infinity. So we can write the range as gx, all the real values, and but it has to be greater than or equal to 0. So this is the range. And we need to find the inverse. So y equal x cube minus 8. So x cube equal y plus 8. X equal third root of y plus 8. Or you can write y plus 8 1/3. So x goes to g inverse x and y goes to x. So g inverse x equal third root x plus 8. So part 3 domain of g inverse x equal range of gx. So range is this one. So we have to write in terms of x. So x element of r and greater than or equal to 0. Then range of g inverse equal domain of gx. So what is the domain? Is this one. So g inverse x is the element of r, and g inverse x greater than or equal to 2. So graph is going to be, so this is gx, This is 2 0 y equal x, and this length is 2, and this length has to be 2 as well.